Welcome to the channel. It's your girl Natasha Nisha. So on this one, I'll be speaking about knowing the name of your enemy, your Goliath. So basically, in life, we'll each have something that we need to overcome. There will be something plaguing our lives, and we'll need to defeat and heal in this regard, so that we can overcome and use this to help and empower others, and it's important that we come to a place where we learn and know the name of Goliath that we dealing with. Or else we end spending 40 years going around the same mountain, not finding victory and freedom in this life and abundance in this life, and all of the beautiful things that life has to offer. So basically, you can find that we may have more than one Goliath in life. And this comes many times from childhood experiences, and even also from some of the behaviors we take on to cope with the trauma from childhood, the trauma and pain. So here are a few names of some Goliaths that we get to face in this life. Some are rejection, abandonment, anger, self-hate, bad attitude, fornication, drug and alcohol abuse, even effects of narcissism, or these are some of the names of the Goliaths that we get to face in this life, and we need to take down and defeat. Um, as I said, if not, then we end up stuck, unable to grow. Because I found that, like in life, there was this thing that kept tripping me up, kept holding me back, and wouldn't let me progress beyond a certain point. And we're not created for that. We're created for so much more. So, in order to find a victory here, we need to know the name of the Goliath. So basically, life has become so fast-paced, instant everything, and we find ourselves constantly on that rat race. So it's important that we come to a place where we just, like stop and pause, where we stop and pause and actually endeavor to figure out what is the name of this thing that keeps tripping us back, that keeps holding us back in this life. And then also, the next step I found, and actually, this is something that I lived out, and just now looking in hindsight, I feel I can relate this to you. So, secondly, we need to actually be willing to peel back the layers, and this can be painful and even trying, really painful, and because our authentic self now is beneath all those layers, our authentic self, and we're here to live out an authentic life and be an authentic person, and that is covered beneath all these layers. We covered it there to protect ourselves from all this trauma and pain we experience, in either our childhood circumstances or experiences during upbringing. So basically, this is called healing. This is called healing. And that's what we actually here to do. We're here to heal, learn, grow. And, people can do what they like to us. But at the end of the day, the responsibility lies with us to do this healing work. And as I said, it's painful, it's trying. But what is the alternative? What is the alternative? Staying stuck 40 years on and never experiencing our authentic selves is the opposite. So basically, this is healing. So firstly, the basis to work from, I found it like in this healing journey, is firstly to come to a point where you figure out who are you, know thyself. Like, who am I? What are my behaviors? What are my moods? Like, what are things that trigger me? And when am I triggered? Is it at certain places? Is it at certain times of the day? Is it at certain times of the month? Is it when I have much money at payday, or when I'm without money? Like during the month. So basically, yeah, in the healing journey, we need to become a student of ourselves, become a student of you. Who are you? What makes you tick? Like, what do you hate? What do you love? And why do you? What are you attracted to? Why? What are your beliefs? Why? And like the answers to a lot of these questions can be found in our past. Many times it stems from our past, and that could be the root cause. And it's important that when we're peeling back these layers, we get to the root cause. We don't want to just be stuck or be distracted on the topical symptoms. We want to get to the root cause, because that's where the true healing is found. So here I said now, we need to come to a place where we are a student of ourselves. Like, why do I behave this way? And all behaviors, positive and negative as well. Maybe you can come to a place where you feel, okay, fine, these behaviors, these negative behaviors I want to replace. What are some hobbies that you can maybe focus on, like, going forward? But either way, it's just becoming a student of the self, a student of you. What are my quirks? What is my temperament? Am I introverted? Am I extroverted? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? And this is where we find a wellspring of inner strength, that we can use to set free our authentic self. This is where all our power lies as a human being, like in the knowing of thyself as a basis, to know thyself. And then from there, it's important to then become a student of your Goliath. Who is your Goliath? What are his strengths? What are the tricks and traps that he keeps tripping you up with? And what is his name? What is the name of this Goliath that you facing? And once you know his name, the battle is already half fought. It's important there, like, to come to a place where you admit, okay, fine, this is what I'm dealing with, this is what I'm facing, and accept it, accept the challenge, knowing that you enough, you can overcome, and victory is possible, basically. So there's that. And then also I have here that we need to endeavor to go to that scary place now, that dark place where Goliath lurks, where Goliath dwells, where Goliath, hides out, and take back your power. We need to endeavor to go there. It's going to be a dark, scary place for many of us some of the time, but this is in the healing. This is healing, and as I said earlier, what is the alternative? So yeah, so we need to go back there to take back our power, and then we need to, like, understand Goliath. What are his tricks? What are his traps? What are his ways? The ways he gets you down. And getting this knowledge is what empowers you. So once you understand now this enemy, your Goliath, it empowers you, and this is how he loses his grip and his power, his hold on you in your life either way. And here is where you start more and more becoming aware. You start to notice things and observe things, and with awareness of now your enemy, just as earlier on we worked up and entertained this awareness of ourselves. Now with this awareness of the enemy, you're no longer walking blindly and you're no longer at his mercy. This is where now you come to a place where you can protect yourself, strategize ways to win and overcome and even annihilate the enemy once and for all out of your life, and you can grow in to a place of freedom. Freedom where breakthrough now is actually possible. And yes, it takes time, and along this journey also support is very important, and this can be from family, friends, colleagues. It can be regarding counseling, and also your faith. Your faith can be a strong tower of strength and help, support in this time. It's important also to love yourself through this, and there's no hurry. It's like one step at a time, one day at a time, and getting his name, the name of your Goliath. And it's either figure out his name or else you're fighting a losing battle in the dark, and Goliath keeps having the upper hand. And so just know that this is a fight for your happiness, for your freedom, for your sanity. It's a fight, and it won't be easy. It won't be easy. There can be some days you will be fall back, and that is part of the journey. And don't be so hard on yourself, and have no expectations. Basically, like set in stone kind of a thing, and deploy faith, deploy courage, gut, resilience, and just know that like we created for more, and this is part of life, and I believe in you and that you're worth it, and so this is important along life's journey. So once you know the name of Goliath, you can defeat him. And I find that sometimes there can be more than one, as I mentioned. So we may have to go through this healing journey more than once. And I think that like in life, we never come to a place where we completely healed. And even with learning, we never come to a place where we completely like know it all. The more you learn, the more you find out that there's so much more that you don't know. And also with healing, it's like a lifelong journey, and it's valuable. And some of the negatives also here I find is that when we unhealed, we tend to also bleed and hurt people who never caused our pain, and it's this unaddressed pain and trauma that holds us back in life. So I think this is all for this one. I just want to do a quick recap, is that how important it is to know the name of the demon you're facing, the Goliath, and then endeavor to become a student of yourself and a student of your Goliath, and eventually find victory and go on, do it, rinse, wash, rinse, repeat again. Because we could have like more than one Goliath. As I said, maybe it could be like rejection from your childhood upbringing, and then later on you used maybe drugs or alcohol, or maybe the anger resulting from that. So then you need to deal with one and deal with the other. And I just want to put a disclaimer out. I am no mental health expert or psychologist or what have you. See a counselor, but this is just some of the very basics that you need to, basically sign up for this stuff you can do on your own. This is what I've done on my own. And if you need help, seek counseling. I'm no therapist, and this is no therapy advice. This is just something that I lived out, and I'm certain that it can benefit you if healing is what you want in this life. And yeah, so I said a lot here. As always, I hope to be a blessing, and I believe in you, as I said. And you're gonna say Shanisha, and I'll see you on the next one. Let me know, please, in the comments what you thought of this. And till the next one, peace out.